has to do with helping teachers, right? But at the end of the day, teachers should be focused on their students, right? On the kids. And I hear you say that a lot whenever we talk.
Right.
It's like teachers should be focused on the kids. Now, tell me about like how this research and how this book doesn't only just help teachers, but how does it help kids truly learn, you know?
Yeah, so I know that you and I have talked a little bit about social learning theory and Albert Bandura and how we learn by watching others. And so that's especially important in the classroom when teachers are modeling for students how to behave. And so the teacher that maybe gets frustrated with the student in the corner and yells across the room, you know, hey, stop that. What they're communicating to the whole class is it's okay to yell in anger in my classroom. And then yet if a student yells in anger, that's not okay. So students are really quick to pick up on those inconsistencies and that hypocrisy, if you will. And so part of it is helping teachers be able to manage their emotions in the classroom so that never happens. And so the behavior that they're modeling for students is really what they desire from their students. And so education's in a really interesting place right now with how difficult the job is, how much the teacher's being asked to do, and the stress that's involved with that. And so I don't know that teachers have ever needed more training and support in that social emotional area than now. And so, yeah, the study that I did, it was about social emotional learning, but the focus was on perceived self-efficacy of school staff. So how capable did the staff feel like they were in supporting social emotional needs?
What was some of your finding? How did they evaluate themselves?
So the most, I guess the thing that really helped me in writing this book was there were really specific things that teachers did not feel comfortable with. And so that's where I started to create my list of like self-regulation and what do I do when I get stressed out and how do I manage that?
So it's not like you were just studying the brain and studying how the different parts interact, but your study went really deep into research with teachers and what their struggles were, right?
Yeah, and so what I did was as I learned more and more about where teachers felt vulnerable or ill-equipped, I made notes and I really looked for what are the things that they need in those moments, and those let's take those most important things that they can implement relatively easily if they just had the information and make that available. So that's really what the book's about.
That's awesome. And when you think of asking these deeper questions, right? It's really about making sure that the information that we have, it's reaching the right person at the right time, at the right moment, right? So this book, what I understand from you is that it really helps. It's really meant to help teachers because that's where you started from. You really heard them, right? Now, and I think that's fascinating because not so often, like very frequently, right? Books that are geared towards education, they don't seem to really get down to the emotional level that teachers of what they feel, right? Do you agree with that?
Yeah. I think a lot of the books that we read, like in professional development, they have great ideas and great information, but they stop short of giving you like real practical ways to implement that. Like, you know, even short checklists and here's what it looks like to do this in your classroom, working examples.